Amazon announcing on Tuesday that it is in fact moving forward with deliveries of a generic as well as brand name drugs. And that we saw a big hit to GoodRX on the back of that. Let's bring in Doug Hirsch. He is the CEO of GoodRX. We've got Anjali Kamlani joining in on the conversation as well. Doug, it's interesting. We were talking to you last Monday. The announcement from Amazon came on Tuesday, and we saw the significant stock move for GoodRx. How significant is this for your business, seeing a giant like Amazon entering the market as much as they signaled over the last several years?
I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it actually is not particularly impactful to our business. And that's because pharmacy is really confusing. And I think Amazon's announcement may have confused a lot of people in terms of what their actual intentions are. What Amazon is trying to do is they're trying to improve their mail order pharmacy, which is called PillPack, which they actually acquired back in 2018. And look, I think Amazon would love to ship your medications to you, but it's really, really hard to do. And today, mail is only about 5% of the prescriptions that Americans take. It's not a one-click experience. And I think Amazon would like it to be, but there's only so much success. Even in COVID, actually, mail has not grown. The part that confused people was also some stuff they did in the retail pharmacy side, which I'm happy to describe if you want.
Well, Doug, let's break it down, right? So we're looking at a number of aspects of this. Number one, yes, it's mail order. Number two, yes, it's a small portion of what prescriptions are filled. And we're also looking at the discount part of it. I think that's what got everyone's attention when it comes to comparing GoodRx. But simultaneously, what others have pointed out is that the likes of CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid and other brick and mortar locations, as well as what GoodRx offers, are diversity of products and services. Sure. Whether you're talking about the clinics as well as the telehealth side that GoodRx is getting into. So break it down for why it's so different and what you have that separates you from Amazon Pharmacy.
Sure. So again, mail's over here. Amazon's trying. I wish them luck. They're a partner of ours, actually, but it's really, really hard. People have been trying it for literally 20 years and have not got it right. People like going to retail pharmacies. On the retail side, Amazon also partnered with Express Scripts, which has an entity called InsideRx. We actually were the launch partner of InsideRx. And if you were to go to their website, buried deep, deep, deep at the bottom of their website, you'll see that you could theoretically use this discount card at a Walmart or a Walgreens. The reality is Amazon only did that because pharmacies, and this is where pharmacy gets crazy, actually can't control their own prices. They need to use a third party. Otherwise, they violate their insurance contracts. And so Amazon basically is using InsideRx to provide a discounted price that they can show on their website. This does not mean that Amazon expects you to take an Amazon discount card into Walmart. I don't think either of those parties would really be excited about that. Amazon doesn't want you to leave Amazon.com, and Walmart definitely does not want their arch rival showing a better price than Walmart can offer you. So the problem is Amazon needs a third party to show this discount. It's the same in all of healthcare. You can't actually just, if you walk into my pharmacy and I say, hey, I really like you, Anjali, I'm going to give you 50% off, I'm violating all those contracts, right? And so I know it gets complicated and I don't want to bore your listeners too much, but the short answer really is it's not really a plan that Amazon expects to have all these armies of people walking into their arch rivals, by the way, purchasing at a lower price than their arch rival could theoretically offer. The prices also are not great. I should point out, GoodRx Gold, our discount program, has lower prices over 90% of the time than the mail order pharmacy. So I'm honestly not worried about it. I'm actually excited about the opportunity to work not only with Amazon, but all their other competitors, because everyone, would like to act around this news.
Yeah, and that would seem to make sense too. If you look at it as another pharmacy, obviously you guys work with a lot of pharmacies there to kind of present the cost savings you're talking about. Is that what analysts are missing though, is kind of the misappropriation of what's really going on here? Because Deutsche Bank cut their price target in GoodRx, JP Morgan cut their price target as well. JP Morgan, they said that the hit is going to be a 7% bite out of your guys' revenue next year. Growing to 30% by 2024. So, what is being overlooked there in terms of the complementary aspect of Amazon entering the space?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, this happened back in 2018 when they did PillPack. Everyone thought pharmacy was over. It obviously wasn't. Back in 2000, drugstore.com, pharmacy was over. It's not. But I think what people saw is they saw the headline of Amazon, and then they saw a bunch of retailers. And they thought, oh my God, Amazon has partnered with Walmart, and Amazon has partnered with CVS and partnered with Walgreens. They did nothing. They literally used a third-party contract, which almost anybody can get, right? And then they buried it at the bottom of the website because they don't really expect or want you to use it, but they need to do it so that they can show a price on when you go to Amazon.com and search for a drug. Now, look, I'm not Amazon. I don't work there. We are close with them, though. They're a great partner in GoodRx's marketplace. I want to emphasize we have 2 billion price points a day in GoodRx. We have the InsideRx prices. We have Amazon prices. We have all these prices. So you're never going to find a lower price point than GoodRx. But I really don't expect armies of Amazon users to start marching into Walmart and CVS. And I don't think either of those parties actually think that's a thing either.
Doug, to that point, I think when everyone looks at the potential, the idea is that because of their great logistics, which is what their real power is, that is where some of the real competition comes in, because mail order hasn't been as popular in large part because it's pretty arduous. I know that there were some individuals who tried to sign up saying that it was really easy to do so. So outside of being able to just simply contract with these distributors and wholesalers, what is it that would be necessary, in terms of really building up to really compete? I know some people are bringing up the idea of storage in the warehouses, and especially because some drugs do, like we're seeing with the vaccines, require different storage. That seems to be playing a role in how some people are processing this. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so just to reiterate, I don't see anything changing at retail. On the mail side, you're 100% right. Amazon has an incredible shipping network, and I hope they use that to reduce the cost of prescriptions at mail. Common sense says more people should use mail. The problem is that all sorts of forces arrayed to get in their way. For example, these PBMs, these insurance companies that manage your benefits, often have an exclusive relationship, so you can only get mail through them, right? And you've probably seen that maybe with your own plans. In addition, getting a prescription from someone is really hard. It can take up to 5 days. It's no one-click, shopping kind of experience when it comes to healthcare. And so it's a really difficult thing. I should mention Amazon's not even offering 90-day prescriptions, which makes up a big chunk, because the contracted with the insurance company is basically saying, you can't do that, we do that. So there's lots of restrictions. Again, I would like them to succeed. I would love to have drug prices be lower. I would love to show them on GoodRx. But I want to emphasize, it's a hard road, and there's plenty of companies out there you can look up today that have low prices at mail, and they're still not winning market share. It's people like to go to the pharmacy, they like to see the pharmacist, they like to pick up their other things. I'm happy to support it, but I think it's going to be hard.
We'll be watching to see how the competition shapes up. Doug Hirsch, the CEO of GoodRx, it's good to talk to you.
Thank you, guys.